She's like Barbie, she does not age. And hey everybody, it's the Doll Circle, and today I'm opening up dolls. It has been a long time since I've opened up dolls on the channel. It feels like 6 months, 8 months, and I've been really in my plushie journey, so I've been opening up a lot of those. But today I'm going to be opening up some old collector Barbies that I've had in the closet forever, and a lot of you who follow me on socials and stuff have seen that I've been cleaning out my storage unit, which is now gone, and now it's all in the house, and now I have to clean everything that's in the house. Join me on Whatnot, selling it all there. So I'm going through and opening up stuff that the boxes are either like damaged or beat up or just don't need to be in the box anymore. See, like this one's all like beat up and everything. So that's what we're opening up today. Old collector Barbies. In honor of my birthday this week. I'm like, yay, stuff that I remember from many moons ago. So Barbie, obviously now I would say in the collector world is different. I feel like when these were big, these are from the 90s, the collecting vibe was just, I don't know how to explain it. I liked it better. It was vibing better. It was just different. It was over the top. It was glamorous. Now the collector Barbies, I don't know. They haven't been speaking to me, so I haven't been buying them. I guess it's a simple way of saying it. I haven't been buying them. I don't think they give this glamour over the top feeling that what we got in the 90s did. So this first one that we're going to show is from the classic collection. Beautiful. This is Evening Extravaganza Barbie, and I like the little thing here. It says a sleek, swirling sensation for glamorous nights. I don't know where she's going wearing this outfit, but I am wanting to go there. Like, I want to go to this place. I want to be there. I want to be a part of this event. Look how beautiful that is. So beautiful. And see, this is what when growing up, you know, what I was used to was collector Barbies. This one is from, what year? This one's 1993, so 32 years ago. And just, this is so stunning, right? So this is what, pause, hello, I forgot. I can't believe it though. It feels like, again, collecting these were like yesterday. So 32 years ago. And this is the third Mattel designer collection in the classic series. And this is by Kitty Black Perkins. Again, if you're big in the Barbie world, you know who she is. She's designed for Barbie for a very, very, very long time and very iconic, especially in the collector doll world in the 90s, and doing extravagant pieces like this. So yeah, Kitty Perkins, that's 32-year-old picture. I mean, she still looks fabulous to this day. She's like Barbie, she does not age. And I don't know, again, just very, very influential when it comes to designing the collector Barbies. Again, I liked the display boxes with these. It was Velcro. Now, on the shelf, this was hard to display because you had this big flap, but it was still, again, it was just, I don't know, something about the Velcro made me nostalgic. And I love the photography. The photography was always just really, the photography was, it was photography, all right? It was Barbie photography. Very 90s though, very 90s with the side swept hair. I mean, I'll still rock that hair, but very, very 90s. I love it. And it says, when she answered the fashion designer ad 18 years ago, so that, oh gosh, 18 of the thing, wow, early 80s, so crazy. She's designing beautiful clothes for dolls. So yeah, Kitty Perkins, shout out to you on that one. I'll take her out, but I want to show you guys this other one, and this box is super beat up too. So this is also from the classic collection. Words. First from the classic collection. This is Benefit Ball, and I love all of the art. Like, it's just so high fashion, so high fashion. See, now this was a different form of displaying where they had it open, but you could physically touch the doll. I like the ones with the plastic just to protect them from dust and stuff. But this one, again, side swept hair, over the top. Look at that fabric. The fabric. Love it. And then here, let me show you the back of the box. Hold on, I have it stuffed in there. They had her displayed out like this for a little bit. Oh, this one does not have the artist on the back. This one's by Carol Spencer. Oh, another icon. This one's from 1992. Oh my gosh. And again, if you're familiar with Carol Spencer, very icon, designed Barbie for years upon years upon years, and oh, so sad. So sad. Oh, Barbie, what are you doing? What is happening? It's not existing. And this one, again, very 90s glamour. Obviously this one's first in the collection. The pink one is the third. I don't have the second one. But again, just over the top. I loved how it's displayed. It does come with stands. It comes with a little booklet. And that's one thing with these dolls. These were at a higher price point. I mean, these new were like $50, $60, $70, $80 for a lot of the collector pieces. And my mother and I and a lot of other people in the doll world didn't bat a lash at it. We did it. We bought them. And, you know, looking back now, I'm like, was that a little high? Compared to what we get now for collector dolls, and the collector dolls are sometimes like $100, I'm like, this has rooted lashes, jewelry that actually has real stones in it. I think it's worth it. But looking at how inflation and the rise of pricing and all that, these were kind of expensive when you stop and think about it. For the time when things were more affordable than they are now, these dolls were expensive, like comparing prices. So, but again, you got more. So I don't know. All right. So yeah, packaging A is like this. Packaging B is like this one where it has the flap on it. And that was the style of collecting dolls. That's how it was. So let's take them out of the box. Because like I said, these boxes are super, as you can see, beat up. This one's dirty. Why am I keeping them in the box? They should be out on the shelf looking glamorous. So let's do it. I'm going to take these out and we'll take a closer look. All right, they're actually easy to take out of the box. They just had a bunch of twisty ties and I left some in so you could see that the twisty ties are real. I do miss the twisty tie experience. I feel like unboxing dolls when I was younger, it was all twisty ties. They didn't have the little plastic clips in. So I do kind of miss that because I was like, oh, I don't know, the twisty tie was very nostalgic to me. Now, obviously this doll is over 30 years old, so they do have deterioration of the rubber bands. So her rubber band on her hair is gone, but her hair is still in place. Now, one thing I noticed right off the bat, that this is all detachable. So this back piece, look, see they have snaps. This is a true drag queen fashion. She can pull all this off. See, and it comes right off, and then you can unzip it with a real, do you see that? Real, I'm using the word here, real zipper on the back. We don't see this now. We don't see this quality now, and I love that the little snaps come off, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I love her one little arm. She's like, I'm presenting. It's very like RuPaul, and let the winner, you know, yeah. So yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Very RuPaul at the end of the show, or you know, or like no, when they're about to do the runway, and you know, she's like, yeah. So love it. Love it. Love this dress. Love this outfit. She does come with basic little pumps. I mean, very true 90s Barbie fashion. See the little pumps there. Nothing super crazy with the shoes, but honestly, it's fine. It's fine. And with this other one, finally got it out of the box. I love her dangle earrings, but look, they also have real functional zippers on the back. Like, look at that. Like, it's a real zipper. Now, this is kind of weird, like this little train. I would have liked this. Okay, it doesn't. I thought if this detached, it would be like a cool like drag queen, like kind of like reveal. It does have a little slit so she can walk slightly. I do like that. Look, they even gave her netting, and look, the netting has a blue tint to it. Wow, detail. This fabric is very like crispy, and I think it's just also because it's old, but all that style of fabric was very big in 80s and 90s Barbies, and she just has that like that sound. Hair beautiful. I love this red auburny kind of hair. She does have the rooted lashes, and of course our traditional Barbie face. Now they do come with stands, and that's one thing about the stands that I really like is that it does have the names printed on it. So when you have like the stands, you can display them and you remember what they're called. Sorry, there's a lot of glare. So yeah, this one's for the evening extravaganza Barbie, and then it is the straddle stands, which I personally don't like, but with these dolls obviously the main focus is the gown, so you want to make sure to show that off. And if you have the stand around the waist, I feel like it would affect then how the doll would display. But yeah, straddle stands was really big in these collector dolls, and they would always have the name printed on the stand. Now our doll stands don't have anything printed on them. They're just black and plastic, and it's cheap. Like, I mean, is the sticker that much more expensive? I don't know, but I would have liked if they did keep the name on it, because it's cool when you have them on display and you know all the names, and I don't know. It's silly, but a little thing that I noticed that I missed from the older collector Barbies. Now, she did come with this really cute booklet, and it has like the art there, and it's basically just selling you stuff. Like, obviously it has a picture of her in there, but then if you go to the other one, it just goes into like detail about how they designed it. And then at the back there's advertisements, which is fine. We don't mind an ad because they have so many pretty, look at the outfits, look at the dog, so cute. I feel like we don't get that. And then so instead of like the evening extravaganza one where it had the art on the, or the artist on the back, this one for the Carol Spencer art information is inside the booklet, and that's her that designed this doll. So again, these dolls are just so beautiful. So beautiful. What a statement piece. I mean, these dolls now are very affordable. You can get these for like maybe $20 on eBay. I know a lot of people, I'm like way off center off camera. I know a lot of people like, these were obviously mass-produced collector dolls, so they are cheaper now. Now, some collector dolls from the 90s still hold their value. For me, these weren't like going in the mindset of like, oh, I'm gonna buy these to resell. When I had a lot of these dolls growing up, and obviously like my mom collected them, we got them because we loved them so much. And thinking back, it is kind of wild that we paid so much for some of these dolls, but they are just so stunning, 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 stunning. And again, they just, I think now when I look at these dolls, you know what it makes me think of? Drag. It makes me think of just being a performer, being a dancer, and how much influence a lot of these Barbies, because you have to think people now who are performing had a lot of these Barbies growing up, and it just makes me think like, did these Barbies inspire them to do some of their looks? And I think so. I think these are just so, oh my gosh, I don't know, the fabrics, the look, just everything about it, it just really, to me, just screams Barbie. And I feel like they had to do some influence, because I mean, when I look at some of my dance costumes when I was dancing more and stuff, sometimes I would think about Barbie. I would think like, oh, would Barbie wear this? And I don't know, just when I see these dolls and I see how beautiful they are, it really just make me think like the inspiration and the effect that some of these dolls in the 90s had. And now I'm looking at Barbies now, the collector Barbies now. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent. And I feel like now I don't feel that inspo vibe anymore. When I look at Barbies, I feel like they've lost this over the top. Barbie's trying to be too much like every day, and she wears denim, and it's just and I miss this era. Like, I miss this era is basically what I'm trying to say. And this era, I feel like, really did influence a lot of people in different ways. And I see those elements in drag performances. I see these elements in artists and stuff like that. And now when you look at it, it's like Barbie's wearing a denim jacket. Like, I don't know, it's just not the same. It's not the same. Now the price point, it is what it is, but just like the effect of when it comes to just like the fabrics and the looks and stuff, like, yeah, these are definitely, they were a different time is basically what I'm trying to say. It was a different time, a different era. All right, well, it's great to open these up. And this one's gonna definitely go, she's gonna go right on a shelf. She's gonna be stunning. This one I might end up selling. Like, I like her, but I might end up putting her in one of my auctions. She's not, I love the hair, but the dress I'm not a fan of. This one is very Barbie. Love the dress, love the dress. All right, so thank you for watching my little random quick doll video of unboxing something that's over 30 years old. I think I'm going to try unboxing more myself. I do have other collector Barbies that I've had over the years from different stores and things and whatever, and I might end up opening them, especially if the boxes aren't in great shape, just so that you guys can see them a little bit and maybe see a doll that you never knew existed 30 years ago. So until next time, make sure to check out all my socials. Everything's in the description below, and yeah, we'll see what I unbox next. Bye, everybody.